Hello, my name is Sang Lee, and I'm going to teach you this lecture on the design of a water distribution network and water treatment facilities. So, in this semester, we are going to learn something about the production and supply of the drinking water. As you can imagine from the name of this lecture, we'll learn something about the water distribution network as well as the water treatment facilities. Anyway, you can contact me anytime during this semester through this email or cell phone number. In fact, my room will be changed, so I'll just let you know my room number later. We have two objectives in this lecture. The first one is to review fundamental knowledge and understand recent trend in the field of water works, including water treatment and water supply network. We also have another objective, which is to learn techniques and softwares for designing water treatment plant and water supply network. In fact, you will have the midterm examination as well as the final examination, and the attendance is also important. And since this is the design class, so you need to submit the papers for your team project or personal project, and you also have some assignment. But I will not make you have problems for this part because I understand that you have problems with this kind of activities. So I'll try to minimize the times and effort for preparing these things. Just you have to remember several things. For example, you'll get F grade if you leave the classroom without any permission or if you cheat during the test. So these are just the fundamental requirement for this lecture. So you have to keep them. We'll use the textbook. We'll use the lecture note instead of the textbook, and the lecture note will be uploaded prior to each class. So you always need to check out the Cyber Campus website. In fact, we have several references, but you don't need to buy these references because I'll prepare the lecture note based on the content in the references. We actually have an official lecture schedule, but they may be changed if necessary. So if some events is coming up, we probably have to adjust the schedule a little bit. You'll have two types of lecture. In the theory part, you'll have the lecture given by me in English. And in the design part, you will be involved in the personal or team project, and you also have to prepare some assignments. I'll just let you have more information on this part probably later in this semester. We have two lecture formats. The first one is the offline lecture, which is just a regular lecture. But sometimes, instead of giving you this offline lecture, I'll give you the lecture through the online method, such as YouTube or some video files. But just remember that this online lecture is as important as this offline lecture. A cyber campus is very important because all the lecture notes and materials will be uploaded. So you have to check the cyber campus website frequently. And sometimes, due to some events, we miss some of the class, some of the lectures. In such situations, if possible, the supplementary class will be held through online lecture, or if it is necessary, offline lectures will be given. So depending on the situation, I'll adjust this method. I'll just give this lecture through these ways. So, what are we going to study in this semester? First of all, we'll learn something about the fundamentals of waterworks. So, you'll learn something about the water source, water intake, and the techniques for the water treatment and the water supply network or water distribution. So these are the main components that you have to understand before you actually try to design the waterworks system. After finishing up this part, we'll move on to the actual design part. So in this case, we'll learn the basic principles, and you'll also review some of the case studies, and I'll just let you know how to use some of the softwares required for the design of these water treatment facilities. Actually, there is a typo here. Sorry about that. And the personal or team project should be prepared. We'll have a weekly assignment, and you'll have some of the actual project. But again, I'll just let you know how to do that later in this semester. So that's all for today. And please be prepared. And from the next week, we'll actually start to learn the serious part. So thank you very much, and see you later.